Hey everybody, I am back here with probably what's going to be my last video of Aurora Dusk for now, as it is in early access. What I am now doing is a custom mode here. Some of my other videos basically show the campaign mode. This is actually showing now a little bit of the custom game. So I have set a custom game here to where you can adjust things such as the number of monsters, how often they spawn, how many of them spawn, how many townsfolk you start with, things like that. It's a very tough balance. That would be my critique right now. You can adjust how quickly you move into ages. Here I'm in the Iron Age. You can see up here. If you set it at 100%, one thing you'll find is that it goes very fast. And you don't get a lot of time to explore. And the reason I think that's important, I'll show you some things up here. I had already done this. Here's a bakery oven, for example. You know, I'm starting to work through here where I can start making wheat pies with flour, things like that. And when you set it at 100% as far as the ages, well, you burn right through these. So like here, what's shaded this color will be the next that I can get at the next stage. And if you set it too fast, you're never going to need to do these, because the next thing you know, you're going to be at the very end. That has to get timed with a little bit with how often you have the mobs spawn as well, because the custom game the length of it is based off of how many waves, how much time in between waves. So that's been a tough balance for me here. The other thing that you'll notice, there were two things I did here that I probably would change. One, I started with 50 different villagers. I probably cut that back down to the original 20. The other thing I did was give everyone resources. So almost immediately a town sprung up that was huge and contained a lot of stuff. You know, it is what it is. It's a tough balance, like I said, but nonetheless, I'll show you a little bit of things here. They're creating an iron golem here. That is actually within defensive structures, so you can see all of the different things here. We could be building towers if we wanted to. There's really no reason to. They might have actually, the townsfolk might have started doing that on their own. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. But as you go through the ages, you can see all these different things. Artillery at the very end, siege golems, a lot of different stuff. Flame towers, those are pretty cool, actually. And then you have all of these different workshops you can build. And you can see we're actually almost towards the end of some of these ages. And I've already laid out almost all of this. Somewhere I believe I had a distillery. I'm not sure where it went, if it's still there or not, but I had put all of these down, but you can see a shoemaking shop, butchery shop. This is another one where burning through ages, you know, this became a very nice thing, although the stamina is pretty poor, but you do get some bonus. But as you go on, things get a lot better. And so those are places where, you know, I'd like to see some improvement. Anyways, I just wanted to touch a little bit on this. You can see the other thing that has happened here is when you start with resources, you start with coin. So where coin is important, here we built a market. So I can sell a lot of different stuff. I don't know what I actually have. See if sell some leather straps. So here you can see me selling what I'm having. And what this does is it gives me these coin. And I showed this on one of my other videos. Now, the reason that's important, I can go to a barrack now and actually come down here and start recruiting with that coin. Well, all 50 villagers that I had started with 100 silver. That's why you see a ton of archers. Interestingly, I see a lot more archers than I actually do these infantrymen. And I think that might be because there's an infantryman up there. I think that might be because early on in the ages, these two here were the only ones available. So everyone blew through their coin before they could actually hire this. So obviously in early access, there's a lot to be done when it comes to balancing the game. But that would be my only complaint right now is the balance, and trying to achieve that balance can be very difficult. Otherwise, you know, things are pretty good. You know, leather shop. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can go. I'll show you my character sheet here. just to show you the skills. This is actually a bonus that I'm getting from a food right now. But you can just get a general idea. There's quite a bit to this. And actually, I'm kind of surprised seeing how high some of these have got. Strength, willpower. As you're doing stuff, you'll see it'll scroll across the top here that you gained 1 in something. And another Dark Horde's coming. And you can see down here, this is where I've used most of my skills. Forestry, obviously, you go through a lot of trees. I'm not sure why I have that, but a lot of different skills to learn. I actually want to go down and see. Oh, they're over here. You can see all the towers, the things that they've, again, built, all of these wooden towers. These are siege towers. And they're just destroying these hordes. You get all of these mercenaries that are hired. All of these are stone golems, I believe. All of these towers, there's just no survival here. And I'm not sure what all died down here. But I could actually come over here and pick these up, I believe. Let me see. Yep, some crystals, some flour. Actually looks like gold bar. I didn't think I could be gold bar. No, not yet. So I don't know where that came from. Gold's down here. Anyways, this is a little bit of an example of one of the custom campaigns. I think it's really fun. I've not found the balance that I need to find. Part of that is me. Part of that I think is also the developers, but they'll get there, I'm sure. But the next thing up for me will be skirmishes. Skirmishes, you actually fight against other towns. I may or may not do a video of that. I'm not yet sure. But I just wanted to, again, show you a custom game that has sort of been advanced. So I've gone through Wooden Age, Stone Age, into the Iron Age. So this is sort of halfway through. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video series. Again, I may or may not do some more. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a hint of kind of what can come about. Again, the stable. I've not even touched that, but Aurora Dusk, it is on Steam. It is early access. I thoroughly enjoy it. I would highly recommend it. And I thank you for watching. And if you like, please subscribe and check out some other videos. Peace out, folks.